Dá pra vender esse carro. Dangerous.
Te mandei.
Beleza. O limite, tá batendo limite de área ainda. Isso.
Não consigo baixar o volume. Ah, eu queria baixar o volume.
Thank you for tuning in. NBA 2K20 and the My Player build process is what it's all about, baby. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Toronto Raptors. Along with former all-time greats Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga. What are you looking forward to the most tonight?
Well, other than more compliments from you, Blake, I mean, I want to see this My Player build, see what type of progress he's made, and see where his game's at.
And beyond the skills, guys, I want to see his level of commitment. How much does he want?
Eu não tô conseguindo estar direito por causa do jogo, o volume do jogo tá muito alto.
And for the Raptors, lots of movement after that championship team, but they seem to have a very solid front court.
Well, Marc Gasol is one of the most consistent players in the NBA, but he's getting older. Can't play as many games or minutes. So joining Toronto means you'll still get plenty of chances at that position.
Yeah, and you'll also get great guidance from Gasol, who is one of the nicest guys in the league. Remember, too, this front office is looking for the next big. So this MP build is sort of an audition to be the front court player of the future.
Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Powell. The rebound by Green. And here are the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Deflected!
A good display of timing and awareness from Gasol. He is a relentless shot blocker.
Balão.
Pass to Russell. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Thompson outside. And it's Klay Thompson again missing.
He's been off his game this quarter, just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go.
My player with it.
Yeah.
Isso.
From way back. Offensive rebound. The shot by Gasol, no good.
If he can get to the rim, he usually turns it into points, but the defense stood tall right there.
The basket by Green.
Excellent vision and passing ability allow D'Angelo Russell to make these kinds of incredible passes.
Now here's my player. Pass to Powell. My player launches it. Another miss by my player.
5 misses to start their game. Rough start, but they're still looking for their first basket.
Over the last couple years, we've seen how critical one key trade, acquisition, the right draft pick can have just a massive effect on a team's trajectory.
No doubt, Blake. It really shows you how important just one piece can be in a team's success, and there's plenty of examples with guys that aren't necessarily the top 1 or 2 guys on the roster. Is it a star-driven league? Yes, but even the best 2 and 3.
Quê?
Comprei achando que ele ia gostar.
Quem?
Biel.
Não
Biel nem joga o basquete. Não curtiu não.
Eu tô querendo baixar o volume, cara. Eu não consigo baixar o volume, tá muito alto. Não tô conseguindo escutar direito.
Ah, tá.
Tá horrível, o volume tá alto, eu não consigo baixar. O jogo mal feito da porra.
Player entourages have needed very strong supporting casts to go deep into the postseason.
Yeah, we just saw with Toronto, they added Kawhi Leonard, but they also needed to add Marc Gasol and have a bunch of big supporting cast. And Golden State as well. Sean Livingston and Andre Iguodala were so key for them over their 3 championship run. So it's about more than just the top players in this league.
Now here's my player. On the wing, Norman Powell. Gasol. To the inside. And stolen by Green. And D'Angelo Russell slams it in.
They've built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
Now here's my player. Pass to Powell. Back to my player. Looking to end the run. And again, Toronto no good.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the ball, unable to help them narrow the gap.
Thompson, no good.
It's rare to see him come up empty on such a wide open look.
Toronto is in a strange spot. They just won the championship and a big gamble, but they lost their best player. What are they looking to add?
Well, like most NBA teams, Blake, they're looking for young players. Now, remember, the current core of Marc Gasol, Kyle Lowry, and Serge Ibaka are pretty much all on the downslope of their careers, so they need the next generation of Raptors, and obviously, Pascal Siakam is a great start.
I do think they want the young guys who can win.
Tu curte Batman, Pim? O filme Batman?
O filme eu curto. Acho da hora.
Teams will make substitutions.
Tá
Tem aqui outro tretando. Será que tu
Pass to
tem aqui
Ibaka.
outro tretando com o moleque lá?
My
Huh?
player, guarded by Robinson.
Será que tu tem aqui outro tretando
And
com o
that
moleque
one's
lá?
good. My player.
Não tô escutando.
Será que tu tem o vídeo aqui eu tretando com ele lá, com aquele moleque lá?
Não. Aquele do
Acho que sim.
da treta mesmo não tem não.
Não, eu falo, ele me chamando de viado. O viado. Tem.
Ah não, essa parte eu não tinha gravado. Depois que eu fiz a live da partida, mas aí não era mais. Aquela quando ele me chama de viado e depois tu fala que era. Essa parte, o comecinho não tenho, mano. Esse comecinho não
Que eu
tenho.
falei que. Falei que eu não sou o pai dele pra ele.
Isso, eu comecei a gravar foi quando, acho que foi no final, no meio da partida ali, depois que a gente inicia, entendeu? Só que aquele, se eu tivesse gravado, eu teria te mostrado na hora. Nossa, que foi otário demais. Mas ele tem que, mas essa parte não tem não. O comecinho ali não tem.
Rugging off the D there. Love how focused my player appeared on that possession.
Que?
Depois tu apaga essa transmissão aí.
Qual do? Ah, tá.
Essa aqui do NBA.
Do NBA.
And here's Steph Curry for three. Drains it from way back.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Pass to Lowry. Back to my player. Right side, Lowry. Back to my player. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it. Golden State with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Boy, the complexion of this game would be different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
He is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
And I'm intrigued by the idea of being an MP big man and playing with Pascal Siakam. How would you complement his skill set, guys?
Well, for his size and position, Siakam rebounds the ball really well. So as a big man, I would work my tail off on the glass, and together we could inhale every rebound together.
Absolutely, Tim. And if you have Siakam helping you snag those boards as a big in a my player build, it can really help you get out quicker in transition. We know that everybody loves a big that can run the break. So if Siakam covers you on a rebound or two, you better make sure you're getting your butt down the court.
They get the rebound and finished off by Serge Ibaka.
A strong presence on the offensive glass. Ibaka. When you don't box him out, you risk getting burned.
Right side, Curry. That one goes in.
Well, you've got to like his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to my player. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, it's tough to stop bigs like my player inside like that. Sometimes all you can do is foul them.
That free throw, no good. The Raptors making a switch here.
Meu Deus.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Well, players in my player's position typically don't excel at the line, but he wants to change that.
2 points. That one goes in.
And they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second quarter.
That ought to help them increase their separation. Impressive offensive output.
And there's the rejection.
Not a big margin for them in terms of rebounding, but it's enough to get the job done.
Just one more advantage in the stat column, but it's translated to this lead. The ability to shoot with great range, drive left, drive right. Curry has every option available to him offensively.
The Raptors might have won the NBA title last year, but they're back in that underdog role after losing Kawhi. What can they do to get back to the promised land?
Well, it starts first and foremost with 2019 most improved player, Pascal Siakam. He really jumped onto the scene last year, and I'd like to see him continue to improve and take more of the offensive load. Maybe get that average over 20 points per game. But after losing Danny Green, too, he signed with the Lakers. The Raptors could use...
Ah, daorinha, mano, mas, pô,